folks, it's Glenn the Ball Chef, and tonight we're going to put together something you perhaps have seen in many restaurants, steakhouses. It's the Drunken Ribeye. It'll be the last ribeye video I ever do. But if I go into a restaurant, I want my steak to have some flavor to it. And most steakhouses, I don't think, marinate their beef enough. They're just too plain. Some people like their steak just plain. But for me, I like a good marinated piece of meat, and the Drunken Ribeye fills that bill perfectly. And I'm going to show you exactly how to make a great Drunken Ribeye. On the grill, by the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some gloves for this procedure, just for sanitary purposes. And what the starring cast of tonight's dinner is a 19-ounce prime piece of bone-in ribeye, which I'm going to lay right here into this pan here. And what we're going to do is we're going to marinate this in a little bit of blackstrap molasses. Just going to put a little bit of that on top there. And the next ingredient is I'm going to put a little bit of steak sauce on here. About a tablespoon of good old A1 steak sauce. To that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of garlic and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run off some black pepper here. Be about 10 rounds, something like that. Alright, the next step here is we're going to put in our star ingredient, which is old Jack Daniel's No. 7 Tennessee whiskey. We're going to get this steak good and drunk. And what it's going to do is it's going to marinate this meat. Get enough of it, get in there, really get this guy drunk. Yeah, about 4 ounces ought to do it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're just going to really get this steak marinated up in here nicely. All that black pepper and soy, molasses, and then I'm going to put this in the ice box for about an hour, and then we're going to set it out on some out on the grill. Alright, I got this grill on high. I'm going to sear this steak off here, this nice Drunken Ribeye. Put that on there. Got my hickory chips here. We're going to let this thing cook on high. Sear this off. Keep a close eye on it. I'm going to put the lid down and we'll come back for the flip. About 5 minutes here. Alright, we've been on there about 5 minutes. Give that steak a flip there. We hit it with some more of the sauce. Put the lid back down. 5 more minutes. I don't know if you can see on there or not, folks, but there's some nice cross-charred marks on that steak, and that's what you want to see. We'll bring this thing in here in a little bit here and give it the old taste test. And there it is, the Drunken Ribeye. Oh my God. Let's see how this thing looks. Ooh, that's the end cut there. That's nice and medium rare. Let's give this thing a little bite. See how that sweetness of that Jack Daniel's, that soy. Oh, folks, man. Gotta give this one a try. It's Glenn the Ball Chef, and as always, bon appetit.